Alright guys, so I just wanted to make this video so that you could see how to do all of the evens if you're still struggling a lot with these problems. So number 2. If we look at this, I see 7 divided by 7 to the negative 2, which those are same base, so you can combine those. And then I see multiplied by 3 to the 5th times 3 to the negative 5, so you could combine those as well. If we're combining over division, that's going to be subtraction. So this is technically 7 to the first power, so it'd be 7 to the 1 minus negative 2. Multiplied by 3 to the 5 plus negative 5. 7 to the 1 minus negative 2, well, that's going to become plus, so that's going to be 7 to the third power. And then that's going to be multiplied by 3 to the 0, so 3 to the 0 becomes 1. 7 to the third power, I believe, is 343. Let me just double check that real quick. Yeah, 343. So this answer is just 343. All right, for number 4, again, I'm just going to combine right away. Multiplication in the top here, we have a to the 2 plus 3 over b to the negative 3 plus 1. That's going to give us a to the 5th power over b to the negative 2. We can't have negatives in our answer, so we need to move that b to the negative 2 to the top, so it's going to be a to the 5th b squared. Number 6 is a little bit more unique. Number 6, as you can see, there's just r to the 1 and r to the 1 right here. So these will actually just cancel right away, and we cannot even worry about them after that. Right here we have s to the negative 1 to the third. This is just a power to a power, so this is multiplication. So what I would write in my first step is I would say s squared over s to the negative 3. As soon as you multiply negative 1 by 3, it gives you negative 3. Now we can go s squared minus negative 3, which is going to be s to the 5th power. For number 8 here, there's a lot of things that we can do. I'm thinking reduce the 4 and the 32 because 4 comes out of both of those. I'm also thinking subtraction here and here. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, so that's going to be 1x to the negative 2 minus 5, and that's going to be y to the 3 minus negative 6. And then in the bottom, the only thing left here is just 8. So then we go here, x minus negative 2, so that's x to the negative 7. That's going to be y. 3 minus negative 6 is going to be to the 9, all over 8. So then our final answer is y to the 9 over 8x to the 7. Number 10, now we're starting to get into a lot more steps that we can be putting together here. Right away, off the bat, I see x, y to the 9, multiplied by negative 7, y to the negative 2. Usually, if there's no parentheses or anything, it's just nice to combine everything right off the bat, so let's do that. That's going to be negative 7x, y, 9 plus negative 2 is going to be 7 over 3 times 21 is 63. And that's going to be y to the, or let's put the x first, x to the 5th, y to the negative 2. And now we can do some simplifying, right? 7 comes out of both of those, so that's negative 1. And then that's x to the 1 minus 5, y to the 7 minus negative 2, all over 9, because 63 divided by 7 gives us 9. Continuing this problem, we have negative x to the negative 4, y to the 9 over 9. So then to finish this question, negative y to the 9th power over 9x to the 4th power. Sliding over here to 12, it's just a positive exponent, so I'm just going to distribute it right away. Nothing to worry about there. So that's 3 to the 3rd, b to the 15, negative 1 to the 3rd power, a to the 6th power. I got that negative 1 to the 3rd because of this negative. I'm technically distributing the 3rd power to that negative as well, which is negative 1 to the 3rd. 3 to the 3rd is 27, b to the 15 over negative 1, a to the 6th. And then no more simplifying can happen there, so we're good, just like that. Number 14. So now we have a negative exponent up here. So what I'm thinking is let's flip the inside here. So that's negative 3, a to the negative 1 over b. or times b, divided by 5a to the third b squared. So notice nothing on the inside of the parentheses changes. I'm just physically flipping the numerator and the denominator. Now I'm going to distribute squared to everything, including the negative here. So lots of things to distribute squared to. Negative 1 squared, 3 squared, a to the negative 2, b squared, over 5 squared, a to the 6th, b to the 4th power. That gives us positive 1, so 1 times 9 times a to the negative 2, b squared, over 25, a to the 6th, b to the 4th. Combining here, negative 2 and 6, that would give us negative 8, so there's an a to the 8th power in the bottom. B squared and b to the 4th is going to give us a b to the 2nd power, or b to the negative 2, which would be b squared in the bottom. We also have that 25 in the bottom still, so 25 is in the bottom, and then the only thing left in the top is just 9. Continuing on, number 16, I'm going to distribute 4, and then I'm just going to distribute negative 3 as well. That seems pretty logical to me. So let's go a to the negative 8, b to the 12, multiplied by negative 2 to the negative 3 power, a to the negative 12 power, and b to the 9th power. And then I'm just going to add, so a with a, b with b. So it's going to become a to the negative 8 plus negative 12, b to the 12 plus 9, all over negative 2 cubed. So that is going to be a to the negative, what is that, 20, b to the positive 21, over negative 8. And then we just need to move that a to the bottom, so now it is b to the 21 over negative 8a to the 20. This is just to distribute, right? You could even distribute to the negative, so negative 1 cubed y to the 24 over 5 cubed y to the 33 z to the 9. Negative 1, y to the 24. You could do minus 33 right away right there. And then that's going to be 5 to the third, which is 125, z to the 9. 24 minus 33 gives us negative 6, 9, so that's negative 9. So it's negative 1 over 125, y to the 9th, z to the 9th. And last but not least, number 20. So for number 20 here, I'm just going to combine the tops. So that's 12y to the negative 1 over 4y, which that's going to be 12 over 4y squared, because negative 1 minus 1 is going to be y to the negative 2, which tells us y squared in the bottom. 12 divided by 4 gives us 3, so 3 over y squared. And that's all the evens. Let me know if you guys are struggling with any of the other ones. I'd love to talk about them tomorrow.